Welcome to Bass Riffs for Fun and Learning. This is going to be the last video in the Polymodal Chromaticism Riffs series. Please go back and watch the first few videos in this series. It's going to give you a little bit of a better understanding of what we're doing with this. In this video, I'm just going to put a bunch of riffs in this one video instead of just one riff per video. And I'm going to leave all of the showing you how to run it up and down the neck and experimenting over different progressions and chords and all that kind of stuff. I'll leave all that up to you. And these riffs are just going to give you an idea. They'll just be examples for you to go ahead and experiment on your own with what kind of riffs can you make with these two modes and this polymodal chromaticism concept. So I hope you enjoy it. In the first riffs video of this polymodal chromaticism series, which is actually the second video in the series because the first video of this series was just an explanation of the concept. But the second video was the first riffs video of the series. And in that video, we used this common exercise. And that was just the major scale there. But what we did is we infused that exercise with polymodal chromaticism, and we started with the Phrygian mode first, and then went back and forth between Phrygian and Lydian every 4 notes. So we said Phrygian, Lydian, Phrygian, and then ended with a little bit of Lydian, and then we did the same descending. So it sounded like this. Right? And so with this video, we're going to start with Lydian and go back and forth between Lydian and Phrygian, Lydian, Phrygian, like that. So with this riff, we're going to start with Lydian and go back and forth between Lydian, Phrygian, Lydian, Phrygian every 4 notes. So here's the formula for this riff. 1, 3, 2, sharp 4, that's from Lydian. Now we're going to start with Phrygian. Flat 3, 5, 4, flat 6. Now we're back to Lydian. 5, 7, 6, 1, and the last few notes are from Phrygian. Flat 7, flat 2, 1. And now we're going to descend, and we're going to start with Lydian. 1, 6, 7, 5, flat 6, 4, 5, flat 3, sharp 4, 2, major third, 1, flat 2, flat 7, 1. And it sounds like this. Cool. The next riff we're going to infuse with polymodal chromaticism is another common riff or exercise where you just play a scale in sets of 5 notes. It sounds like this. Okay? Alright, we're going to start with the first 5 notes from Phrygian. That's 1, flat 2, flat 3, 4, 5. Next 5 notes, starting on the second note in the series, which now is going to be the major 2. We're going to take from Lydian. 2, 3, sharp 4, 5, 6. Next 5 notes, starting on the flat 3, are going to be from Phrygian. Flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7. And then the last 5 notes are from Lydian. Sharp 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's going to bring us home to the root. Descending. 1, 7, 6, 5, sharp 4. That's from Lydian. Starting on the flat 7 from Phrygian. Next 5 notes. Flat 7, flat 6, 5, 4, flat 3. Starting on the major 6 from Lydian. Here's 6, 5, sharp 4, 3, 2. And then the last 5 notes are from Phrygian. 5, 4, flat 3, flat 2, 1. And it sounds like this. Yeah. We're going to use the same foundational exercise as the previous example, and this time we're going to start with Lydian instead. And here's the formula. 1, 2, 3, sharp 4, 5. That's from Lydian. Now we're going to go to Phrygian. Flat 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6. Now back to Lydian. 3, sharp 4, 5, 6, 7. And the last 5 notes are from Phrygian. 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 1. Now descending from Phrygian. 1, flat 7, flat 6, 5, 4. Now Lydian. 7, 6, 5, sharp 4, 3. Now Phrygian. Flat 6, 5, 4, flat 3, flat 2. And now we're going to end with Lydian. 5, sharp 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, don't know if you noticed or not, but you play 2 patterns in a row twice. So check this out. You're just going fingers 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, moving up a half step. Fingers 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, right? Move back a half step. 1, 3, 4, 1, 3. Move up a half step. 1, 3, 4, 1, 3. So you play this first pattern. You're just playing the same pattern. And then you play this pattern twice in a row. Pretty cool. And it sounds like this. I didn't base the next few riffs off of a common riff pattern or exercise. I was thinking more of combining arpeggios and scale patterns, and wanted to take care to include all 12 notes of the chromatic scale and utilize the concept of thinking back and forth between Phrygian and Lydian. So in this first one, I started with Phrygian, and if we think of D as our root, it started on the flat 3, flat 3, 5, flat 7, flat 9 from Phrygian. Then 4 notes from Lydian, 1, sharp 4, 6, 3. Then the next 2 from Phrygian, 4, flat 6, and the last 2 are from Lydian, 2, and major 7. And it sounds like this. For this riff, I'm going to use the same concept as the previous riff, but I'm just going to invert it. So I'm going to start with Lydian instead of Phrygian, and instead of the minor third, I'm going to start with the major 6. So everything's going to be inverted, almost like we're holding a mirror up to that previous riff. And this is a great example of how you can mix and match these ideas and pick and choose different notes from the Phrygian and Lydian scale to come up with interesting patterns. So go ahead and please experiment with this one. So for this one, we're going to call D our root again, and so we're going to start with the 6. Oh yeah, we're going to start with Lydian. So 6, sharp 4, 2, 7. Now we're thinking Phrygian. 1, 4, flat 3, flat 6. Now we're thinking Lydian for the next 2 notes. 5, 3, and then for the last 2 notes, Phrygian. Flat 7, flat 9. And it sounds like this. Well, that about wraps it up for this series of Polymodal Chromaticism riffs videos. You have plenty of riffs and examples to practice through and play. and should give you ideas of how to create your own riffs utilizing this concept. And I would love to see what people are doing, or that anybody is doing anything with these concepts. Please post like a video response. That would make me so happy. Please like the videos, share them, subscribe to the channel, and comment. I've got some ideas for some future videos, so please stay tuned. I hope you enjoy them. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.